start off with a story that caught the attention of people all over the D.C. area. Metro's Twitter account was hacked Monday morning, and officials are still working to figure out who's responsible.
Overnight, WMATA's Twitter page was renamed multiple times, including to the Bus Police, and had a series of tweets that were obviously not from the Transit Authority. The Metro Bus Info Twitter account also had some suspicious tweets, with one saying, "Beep beep, it's a bus."
I don't know if I would go so far as to say obviously not from the Transit Authority, because, I mean, the bar is low. But this is what happens when hackers are tired of single tracking. You can't give them free time and a common enemy. Now, whoever did this, though, you got to work on your jokes. Beep, beep, it's a bus? Really? Somebody risked jail time to hack a whole corporate account just to post beep, beep, it's a bus. You got to do better, criminals. At least get a writer. I got two. The hackers should have leaked Metro's DMs. I want to see what it's been saying to the other transit systems, like the New York's MTA.
Hey, what's up, Mom? I've been thinking about you. You so filthy, just the way I like. That profile pic looks electric, like the third rail.
Did I mention you don't never close? You be riding through the tunnels all night long. Does this surprise you, by the way, that Metro has absolutely no game? Hackers beware. Metro's coming for you. They might arrive on schedule. There could be delays. Who am I kidding? There will be delays, but eventually they'll get there. Now, I picked this next story out of D.C. because I never miss an opportunity to say I told you so. According to a new Washington Post survey, close to half of D.C. residents have a negative view of the Washington Commanders team name. Well, thanks, Captain Obvious. All you had to do was look at social media to figure that out. I'm glad there's research to co-sign what I've been saying since February 2nd on my Twitter feed. A major news outlet spent time and money on something they could have learned in minutes at a sports bar. Now, the poll found that 43% of D.C. residents prefer the Washington football team name, 26% actually do favor the Commanders, and another 22% want to go back to the old name that we shall not speak of, like Voldemort. 5% say they'd rather have some other name, and another 5% simply don't care. Now, the results say what everybody has thought since February 2nd. The Commander's name, shaky at best. Shakier than a baby deer's legs. Shakier than Metro's game, and shakier than my odds on prom night. Fortunately, there was no gambit app for everybody to lose money on that one. Now, I chose this next story out of South Lake Tahoe, California, because you know I love the animals, and I especially love when the animals do people things, like petty crime. A 500-pound black bear, nicknamed Hank the Tank, has broken into 28 homes in search of food. Hank the Tank. That is the absolute perfect name. We're streaking. We're streaking. Hey, he doesn't have clothes on. Hank is like Yogi Bear in real life, you know, like if Yogi was terrifying. It's funny how much a tiny hat and a tie can do for you. According to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, Hank the Tank is severely food habituated, which means he's lost his fear of people and associates people with access to food. Hank the Tank's just like us. He's the bear version of that bully who stole your lunch money in middle school. Hank did this, by the way, to prepare for hibernation. Bullies do it just because then they become like middle managers or cops or occasionally even presidents. Now, Hank the Tank doesn't look like he needs any more food, but I refuse to body shame you, Hank the Tank. He could be out here being a killing machine if he wanted to, but all he wants is snacks. God bless his gigantic heart. I bet he even knows better than to eat good and plenties. Hank the Tank is still on the loose, and I'm rooting for him since I don't live in South Lake Tahoe. Now, if he comes to D.C. and tries curry-out wings, I'm changing my tune because Mambo sauce is addictive. Hank would never leave. My favorite story, you know it's got to be Hank the Tank, mainly because the Metro hacker missed a golden opportunity for comedy with those Twitter feeds. So congratulations to you, Hank the Tank, out here like a regular Juwan Howard.